Hello, this is Pro Guang from Tax Clinic. In this video, I will briefly show you how to enter receipts into the auto entry application. If you provide us with the email address where you would like the auto entry application to be installed for Tax Clinic, we will send an invitation email for the auto entry application. If you are installing it on your mobile phone, after installing it from the Play Store, it is quite simple. There is an option for purchases, and when you click, although it might not be clearly visible when trying to enter information, three main options usually appear. The first is purchases, the second is sales, and the third is expenses. If you download this app, you will find it easy to check. The very first thing I am guiding you on is the purchases section. There have been many receipts, right? You should enter those receipt costs as purchases. There's a third item called expenses. This is originally for when an employee enters incurred expenses, so it is not used. If Tax Clinic arbitrarily adds an expenses category and informs you, we will use it. All expenses can be entered by selecting purchases from the three menus. Then you will have receipts. First, I have roughly listed about 5 examples. If you have more space, you can list more. After doing so, now I choose purchases, enter purchases, and click add receipts in the app. Then in the app here, it asks if you want to take a photo or import it from the gallery where you've already taken it. You can import it from the gallery after taking it, but instead, arrange the receipts and I'll take a photo with the camera and show you now. Take the first photo, then instead of processing, immediately move to the second one and take another shot. Align for the third one and check if it's clearly shown and take a photo. During this process, photos are accumulated. Currently, it shows 3 have been taken. Then take the fourth photo. Now, these receipts aren't particularly lengthy, but for example, there might be cases where the list is extensive and the amount is considerably high. However, what Tax Clinic requires is not the detailed items, but rather the final amount with the taxes included at the end. This is not very lengthy now, but assuming it extends and there's an amount at the bottom, we only need the vendor where it was purchased and the final total amount. Since it's just the total amount at the bottom, I'll fold it to make it easy for photography. Fold it like this, showing the vendor, showing where it was purchased from, and although the amount doesn't appear here, assuming the list is lengthy, with the total final amount and taxes appearing in the summary here. So if it's that long, fold it like this, and I'll take another photo in the folded state. When taken, after taking all, since I've taken 5 pictures now, there's a button to review all 5 photos. Click review, and it asks here, do you want to send these as a single document or categorize and send them as separate documents? It doesn't matter for each receipt, regardless of which option you use, but we would like you to send them individually as separate documents. In that state, there's a submit button at the bottom and you should click the submit button. Then we will receive a notification via email that the receipts have been uploaded. We connect to the server in the notified state, verify, and enter each expense. For some expenses, if you want to convey a memo to Tax Clinic, you can use a post-it like this. Or write a memo on the back and photograph it if you prefer. In such cases, you can inform us verbally or upload a document, or you can organize and send us an email. So if you write a memo and send a photo, the program won't recognize it. It won't know what amount it is, leading to rejection, so please don't do that. First, send the receipts through the app and we will receive them. Any remaining parts, TaxClinic will share the folder with you. We will share the folder like this. It's called Expense folder. Assuming we are in the 2024 November folder of the expense folder, there are various expenses here, for example, easily downloadable data as PDF files from the computer. These documents don't need to be photographed and sent through the app, but should be uploaded online as PDFs. And things you mention via memo or regular monthly occurring expenses are mostly known to TaxClinic. Miscellaneous expenses without receipts, if expenses occurred, can be sent via memo through email. To summarize again, small receipts should be sent through the mobile app we provide by selecting purchases from the three lists and taking all photos to organize and upload monthly. Then PDFs or received as individual documents, such invoices should be uploaded here. You can photograph documents in PDF format. If you don't scan these documents and upload them to the TaxClinic folder, similar to how small receipts were photographed earlier. For example, if I don't have the receipts, if this document is considered an invoice, let's organize it, clear it, and in the same principle, photograph this PDF document to send. Got it? This concludes the explanation for the new method of receiving receipts by TaxClinic, and please proceed this way. There might be some trial and error in the first month, but if you have questions while doing so, please contact TaxClinic. Thank you.